To make these cookies, you will need 1 package of cream cheese, 8 ounce. I have Philadelphia. Then 2 sticks of butter, has to be salted, 8 ounces. 1.5 cups of sugar, and I use granulated. Then 2 cups of flour, and it can be, I guess, all-purpose flour. Then 20 Oreo cookies, and I use mini and then double stuffed regular ones. So I counted out 46 mini Oreos, and then I picked out 3 of the double stuffed Oreos and put them in the bowl here. Then you would like to crush them up into pieces, not really make them into like pieces. Then you would need a hand mixer like this or a stand mixer like this. I will be using the stand mixer, so we need to put the cream cheese in first, then the 2 sticks of butter, so 1 and 2. Then we need to add the sugar to this, so we'll just pour it in here. And then after these are poured in here, you need to pop this down, lock it, and then put it on whatever, like maybe like 1, 2, and start mixing them together until they are smooth. Alrighty, so then this is what it should look like. This looks pretty smooth, so then I will take a spoon and take this off of this real quick and make sure it's down in the mixing bowl here so that we can add our next ingredient to this. So let's just get this all off there. And then now our next ingredient we need to add is flour. So in order to do this, I'm using a 1/2 cup and putting just a little bit of this. So we'll just do like 1, and then mix it slowly here so that the flour don't like fly up and hit you in the face here. So alrighty, so then we're going to stop the mixer right now. Then get my spoon here and make sure this mixture is down in the bowl here, because we are now going to be moving to the part that we need to mix the Oreos into this. So we just need to make sure we get all of the mixture off of this here to make sure it is all in this bowl here. So just going to do this real quickly here and just make sure that none of it gets wasted. So now we're going to move this over here to fold the Oreos. So we're just going to make sure all this mixture is moved away from the sides a little bit, just to make sure that it's ready to do the next step here. So our next step is to take the crushed up Oreos and put a little bit in this mixture here. So just leave a little bit of Oreos in there and gently fold this in here, because we just need to make sure they're folded into the mixture here. So we'll just do it like that and just keep turning it and making sure it is evenly mixed in here. And that's what it's starting to look like here. So it's just slowly getting there. So then we'll just add some of those and then fold that in there, and then I'm going to add just a few more Oreos, mini Oreos in there. So I added maybe like 3 more. So then instead of 46 mini cookies, I have 49 in the mixture. So now we just make sure that they are completely folded in. So then this is what it looks like. Now we want to use plastic wrap and cover that bowl here. So that's what it looks like. And then now the next step is to put it in the refrigerator. And I've cleared a part in my shelf here, and now we just close the fridge. And you let this mixture cool in the fridge for about 30 minutes. And while that's happening, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And then I'm going to use parchment paper and put it onto the pan just like so. And then we just wait 30 minutes. And then we pull our dough out of there and then uncover it with the plastic. Then I'm going to be using a cookie scooper here. So just take a little bit of like that. And then I try to use the thing to get it out, but it wouldn't work, so you just slap it out and then you just pat it down. So let me do it one more time. And then just make sure you got enough there, and then just shake it off there and then just pat it. So then I just have 6 of them on this pan, and you just want to make sure you pat them down, make them kind of flat, kind of not. Then you just pop them in there and then you will bake them for 14 to 15 minutes. Alrighty, our timer went off, so now it's time to get them out. So get yourself a oven mitt, and that's what they look like. So they look pretty much done from my eyesight here. So this is what they look like, and then you just pull them out, and then we just let them rest there. And I let them rest in the pan for about 5 minutes. So then I move them to another plate and then put another batch. And this time I didn't pat it down because I want to see what happens. And I'm baking this batch 15 minutes. And then I'm going now pull them out. And this is what they look like. They look a little bit more thicker if you don't pat them down. So let me pull them out here real carefully. And that's what those look like. And they should make about 27 cookies.